All right, Mr. Jason Derulo. Good to see you. I'm good. You just brought it to Rum Tum Tugger.
Oh, thank you very much.
Right? Did you enjoy the process?
Oh my goodness, it was incredible.
Yeah.
It's my first film, so to bring back the acting side, it felt good. I actually was a theater kid. I went to college for theater. Just bring that guy back. It was amazing.
That's so great. Yeah, because it has a theatrical sense to it. I mean, this Cats originated as a play, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you definitely get that beautiful blend of film and a musical, obviously, in the movie format. So it was so cool, though. I loved it.
Oh, good.
But how do you feel like being a performer on stage in a live setting really helped aid you through the process of filming the movie musical Cats?
Well, obviously, singing and dancing for a living it helps, because I didn't have to really prepare for the song at all. Mm-hmm. It's not like I was like, I need to prepare for this song. It was just slight work, right?
Right. Because singing and dancing is what you do together, and you do it so well.
So it's like trying to figure out now. It's not dancing to be fly, it's dancing for a purpose. Uh-huh. So, I'm gonna come to this side because I need to get to this specific place, or I need to, I have an action. Uh-huh. So it's like marrying those two worlds together is like a very different thing.
Yeah, and you're also a character. Not only any character, you're a cat.
Yeah.
So what was it like? Was there anything that posed like an awkwardness or difficulty in creating this cat-like persona?
I think my biggest difficulty was bringing myself down, because I'm just such an upright person.
Got good posture, son.
Yeah, I was always told like successful people have better posture. Yeah. So like my whole life I just kind of walk around with my chest up, and people would be like, "Why you get your chest up?" I was like, "That's just how I am, bro." So.
You're showing off this physique.
So like bringing myself to be like more inner in this area was a challenge for me.
You even make that look cool, Jason. Everything's like this cool little dance with you. But did you learn that in your cat behavioral school?
Cat behavioral school, I love that.
Isn't that what it was called?
I just called it cat school.
Cat school.
And I called the cat teacher the cat lady, which you probably got a better name for that too. Cat school was incredible. Just learning to embody the cat and the mannerisms and all that stuff, just kind of getting all the information. But I think the most beneficial time was the time I had by myself, which was a lot of time in the mirror, even more than usual.
Me, guys.
And just filming myself,
Yeah.
So watching yourself is, I think, the best teacher, because you know what you're doing and how it feels to do it right and how it feels to do it wrong.
Right, because you're hearing everything that you need to do, and then you're putting it into practice in front of the mirror and then self-critiquing. So cool. That's interesting to see that aspect of it. Okay, this cast, next level insane. So was there anyone in the cast that you were just in awe of, or maybe you weren't?
I think I'm in awe of everybody in the cast.
Yeah.
Even all the dancers. What the
There's confetti in here. We're so excited for Cats.
I thought that was a cockroach.
Well, there is a scene with cockroaches in the film,
there
or beetles
is,
or
there
something,
is.
Right? But so this cat, OMG, making it rain up in here. But this cast, insane, next level. So. Who were you in awe of?
Yeah, in awe of everybody, honestly. The cast is insane, even down to the dancers, some of the best dancers in the world. So between scenes, you're seeing people do the most unbelievable things you've ever seen. They're jumping and flipping off tables, doing just the most insane things you can imagine.
Did you have to one-up them and show them what you could do?
I kind of kept it in the pocket, you know what I'm saying? I was going to let them do their thing, you know what I'm saying?
You're like, I'll let Rum Tum do the talking and the dancing.
Nah, it's incredible. You got some of the best dancers in the world, some of the best singers in the world, some of the best musicians in the world, and you kind of put them all together, and it was like this insane melting pot, even racially, right? Just so multicultural. So I think this movie is just so inclusive. And
that's the point of the movie as well. They've built this storyline of inclusion, community. So I think it was a beautiful thing. So it's something that obviously was happening behind the camera, but in front of it as well, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Had you seen Cats before you had taken on the role?
Yeah, so I was a musical theater kid.
Yeah.
And studying theater, Cats is one of the biggest musicals of all time. So definitely one of the premier ones you go to study. But I've never said, I think that role is perfect for me. never, not one time. But it ended up being perfect because I needed my first look to be a bridge between music and film.
First look in taking on film.
Yeah,
role?
first look on the acting side.
Yeah.
And I think this was perfect. It was not too much. It was not overbearing. I feel like it's like the perfect bridge for me.
For sure. It is so hard to believe that this is technically your first film because you've been in films, but as a performer, as Jason Derulo, not as a character.
Yeah,
so
which is way different.
Totally different, you know? So it's neat to see you in this setting.
Definitely.
Did it take any kind of like coercing or talking you into playing this character?
Oh nah, I was all the way in. So I came in late into the process, so I knew the director. Obviously, I knew who was in it. I mean, it's like a dream team, right? I mean, it's probably one of the most star-studded movies, ever. So yeah, I was delighted to be part of it. I'm humbled by it.
Such a good cast. Now, the response to the first trailer, everyone seemed to have an opinion.
Yeah.
So what did you make of that first trailer?
Honestly, when I first seen the first trailer, I don't know if it was my bias, but I was blown away by it. And I remember being in the gym and like just chills down my spine, like the whole nine. It kind of brought me back all the way to the beginning of my music career. When I was, first hearing my songs on the radio, and those same feelings that I was getting at that point. The nerves, people actually seeing it for the first time. It all kind of came back and snapped in for me. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, there was a lot of talk about it, and I think the pulverizing response is what you want in anything. You want people to have to get aroused by something, and to me, you can either take the criticism and change some things if you want, or you can just roll with the vision that you had. But I think it's all positive in the end, and I think Cats is probably the most talked about film right now. So.
I think that's well said. And it's always good when people talk, right?
For sure.
And I also find that when something is it's world renowned. This is a play that so many people have seen, and it's been in theaters. It's one of the longest running in theaters. So there's bound to be some criticism, but I think you guys did it very, very well.
Thank you.
That being said, to create this digital fur that we see on screen, it took CGI. So what were those CGI suits like for you?
So it was like being naked, pretty much, but like not in a good way. It's like
naked in a bad way.
Yeah. So it held you in like the weird areas, and in some areas it was loose. You know what I'm saying? So like in the stomach area, it was like loose here, and it was like tight in like other areas, but it was just not flattering. But you felt like everybody.
And you're like, I've been working real hard in the gym for this, y'all.
It's like, let's get loose, like right here on my upper back, so my waist looks. It's crazy. Now, but we was all naked. Yeah, balls everywhere.
Wait, what'd you say?
Balls and bulges everywhere. Everywhere.
Wow, that's a. Wow, that
we got very close.
Oh yes, I'd say you did for sure. Now speaking of suits, you were in a suit recently on the old gram.
Yeah.
And it was going viral. Did you think that picture would warrant that sort of reaction?
I promise you I didn't. When I was posting it that morning.
Did you see the picture that you posted before posting it?
No, what did I?
I mean, like you just, some people say, oh, it was just an accidental post. You knew what you were posting.
Oh no, I knew it was a thirst trap picture, but I didn't think when I posted it that it was gonna be my most liked photo in that first couple of hours. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was gonna be taken down from the gram. I didn't think it was gonna cause this much stir.
Right.
Like, I mean, come on. When I was posting it in the morning, I was like, oh. Yeah, women might like this one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, this
ladies
is a good photo.
like it. Yeah.
But I wasn't like, yo, this is about to be crazy. Post. Nah, not at all. But it was a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun that week talking about it.
Yeah, because you did. You had to talk about it for a hot second. So hopefully the gram won't be taking down any pictures of you from Cats.
They might, because I definitely had bulges everywhere for sure. Absolutely.
About to have another viral moment, Jason.
In a green suit.
Watch out. Yes. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Great first appearance on the big screen.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully many more to come. You have some more phone calls coming in for upcoming roles?
Absolutely. I'm actually developing my own film, and I'm actually working on one with Samuel L. Jackson. And, yeah, it's a lot of good stuff.
Samuel. Nice. Looking forward to it.
Thank you.